Alright, let's get started with this. Alright, so as always, let's start with futures. Let's just look at everything. Alright, so I already have some levels mapped out here just for recent around price. Nothing crazy. But bounced off this secondary line here. Looking to get above this 3850s for SPY futures. If we can get above that, we can go to the higher 3850s, which this is all-time high right here. So we get above this and hold. I think we push for a new all-time high on SPY. If not, then we'll reject and make a lower high, which will probably just bring a small correction. So we'll test this range and test this range. So these three ranges are what I'm watching for today and tomorrow, and as long as it stays within these ranges. Same thing for NASDAQ, just a few different areas. We have the 13400s, the 13474s, and then the 13550s is the all-time high. It's kind of in the same position though. It gets above this line and holds, it can go push for no all-time high. It ends up rejecting this, lower high, it'll be in this range, and we'll be using these ranges until they are out of this range. So, what kind of tickers do you guys want to go over today? I can definitely go over anybody's tickers. We can go over some stuff for the watch list. I haven't added a single thing. Let's check out Roku. Good morning, Nick. I was just going over SPY futures and then NASDAQ. Now I'm on to just going over any stock I can see. If there's any you're looking at, please let me know. Ooh, this is a solid level. So you have support, breakthrough, resistance, resistance, resistance. Now we're kind of jumping around it. If it can get above that 427.90, we can at least set a pretty good passive level to, let's just say, there. So like 427.80s to 431. I say that because there's a good support here. Resistance, resistance, sort of support right here. That was resistance. So it's a good passive level. Why do I have 434 there? Let's remove that. That must have been from before. There's clearly a good resistance there. There's clearly a good resistance there. So that gives us our levels above. And there's another one kind of right here. If you mark this wick right here, resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, yeah, so that's a really good level. So we're going to keep that one marked. I wish there was some sort of Eve over here, but there isn't. Alright, so we want to set a passive break below for Roku because you don't want to short Roku. You don't want to short Roku until it falls. Because then it'll have a FOMO fall, and that's the fall you want to get. I really like this level the most because, one, it's not the low here. It's not the low here, but it kind of supports here. Supports here. Gets under it there. Support tier. So I think if it falls under 421, these will be our two targets below. And then, of course, I can target 411 as the last one if we really have to mark one. Let me get this typed and then we'll go over one of the ones you guys just sent. Above 427, we'll just say 90. Target 431, 434, 437.50 slash 442.75. Below 421.25. I'll just say 418.70 target. Alright, so that's what we got on the list so far. GE finally recovering. I don't know if we'll add GE to the list, but we can definitely check it out. Yeah, they're flying. Yeah, so they're gonna look. They're probably gonna go up here, break this. They've entered it. Almost used as like resistance, then pushed through. But yeah, I'd say it's checking this out. This is a gap range from before COVID. We went up, tried to go in it, filled it with COVID, never went up and touched it again. Now here we are, resistance off of it, and now you're breaking back into it. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, man, I call swings out like every single day. Definitely leave some cash, please. I want you to be on some of my plays. Okay, so this is the one I'm mad I didn't call out already. I really wanted to call this one out yesterday, but I was like, was so hesitant that I was just like, oh, fuck it. Like, if I second guess myself, I'm just not going to go through with it. Just worry about it later. I can review it at any time in the future. And now they're up. That wouldn't have been like amazing to make like, 100% or anything, but still a good overnight swing. And I probably would have said hold it for a few days because I genuinely think this is going to be a good hard bounce because I already had this line here before any of this price was here. Before most of this was here, I marked it because of this, and I wanted to get it like right up under this, but it wasn't like perfect enough. I got these like right on cue. And then this candle came and sat on it. I was like, what? BLNK is seriously one of my like favorite low number ticker stocks just because it's not like $100 yet, but it is still tradable. And that's awesome because there's some tickers I'm not really a fan of that are under 100 that you would think are tradable. They're really not. Some of them just don't move good enough. All right, so there is an emerging candle right here that it kind of broke already. I don't really want to mark another line that's above it. There is nothing until about 48.50s. Like that's super strong. So it'll probably just keep running if it breaks this little lower high that we have for pretty recent. Yeah, support break. Only bit of information is about right here and here and here. All right. Yeah, BLNK is probably going to keep flying. I'm going to be honest. I'm bullish for the next like 3 to 5 days on BLNK. I think it'll do another one of these like trend bounces. Even if it does have a red day in between or something, I think it'll bounce pretty hard. The contracts on BLNK, let's see. So like a this week. I just want to see it this week. Of course, IV is high. 48. See, that's like not horrible. And normally you can get an out of the money, like a, not like, too far out of the money. You don't want to go too far. So you could maybe go like 2 out of the money on this one. Like 49.50. That's not too expensive. It's got to be more than that though, of course, at open. But let's look at like a one you would swing. Okay, so it is a little bit more expensive when you do go... See, because February 19th would be a solid month. So it would March 19th, June. Just the solid weeks that have a lot of OI. Oh, wait, whoops. So like a 50, that'd still be under 500. Good OI. See, I didn't even look at OI yet. I always just go and look at like a psychological number. Because that's what a lot of people do, to be honest with you guys. They won't go choose a 48.50. That's just, it sounds too weird. Open interest 80. Doesn't matter that it's more in the money. Go to 50. More psychological. Almost 3,000. Sometimes when you go look at ones that have time, it almost doesn't even matter. If it's a random number, if it's close to in the money, sometimes it's more important that it's the psychological one. Damn, IV's kind of... I don't know if that's normal IV for BLNK, but... I know it is around the Tesla feels with earnings and stuff, so that might help. Let's go check out a couple others. AMD. Huh. Damn, it is right at a level that it's about to pop. AMD's ready to go. I might add AMD. I'm gonna raise this level. Yeah, I might do like 95.30. 95.25. Oh yeah, AMD too. AMD's gonna have juiced. I like those levels though. Alright, so all we have is AMD and Roku. I haven't added a whole lot yet. I just kind of been looking. CGC is a premium call out that we're all. I think there's only like 3 or 4 of us in this one, but we're in CGC leaps. Good speculative play. Chewy, I'm still super bullish on. And I'm glad it's giving us this slight pullback because I really want to, let's just grab it from here. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good one. Let's grab from here. So that could be a squeeze. I just really want to play Chewy. We always missed out on it a few times on the run up. I can't believe I wasn't more on top of this one. Some of them, though, are just crazy, man. Some of these stocks will be running under your nose and you won't even know it. Makes you want to get hungry and go figure out how to find it better. Just marking emerging candles and this gap range. Go to the 30-minute. Alright, so Chewy, if it goes above 104s, I may enter a position. So I'm just going to type Chewy above 104.25 for calls. Target. $106/107.50/. Let's do 108.65. Alright, leaving that one alone. Let's see. Should I do it contract as well? Get off my screen. Damn, that would have been a good buy the dip. I should have just called that out. I knew I was going to come to this chart and see it up. I swear, every time you see it, I was explaining this in voice chat yesterday. Every time you see BA at like 200 or Apple at 100 or 120 or Tesla's at 500 flat, like these are areas where it's low and it's psychological. It's a level where it's like, okay, we're not letting this go under 200. Like this went 70 cents under. It's not going to go much higher. In Tesla's case the other day, it didn't want to go any higher than 900, but here it is at 900.40 cents, just by 40 cents. So these are very strong levels. So you go to hit them for resistances. Sometimes you come down and hit them as supports. In BA's case, you're seeing it be hit as a support, a value area, a value zone. Sometimes you'll hear me say that randomly, but that's what I'm kind of mentioning. An area in which I think will be bought up from or sold from. On Tesla's case, it'd be sold from. In BA's case, it'd be buy from. So that was a solid. And then a pattern emerges, a good slight inverse pattern going up. So even if you got in here at like flat 200, where we were talking about this yesterday, a $5 jump's still really good. So that would have been really good. No, I have not seen Beyond yet. I just keep seeing everyone tag me about it. So, oh my God. Well, I know that that's not all-time high, but it is very close. Because I knew that all-time high was about over here, dude. And if it's at 207, that means it's definitely above all this stuff. So it's in no man's land right now. Yeah, bro, it's in no man's land. Holy shit. Dude, that is actually so insane. Like, not even joking. Oh my god, you should all go to my Instagram. Go to one of my first posts. There's a comment where the guy's like trying to like one up me in like huge financial terms because he's some analyst or some BS. You know how these people are. Very cocky, very ego. And he like commented all this shit, and I just was saying like I just think Beyond's a good company. I wasn't saying like I think it's gonna be like one of the greatest companies out there in the world. I was just posting what I like about the company back then, and he was like completely hating on me. Y'all should definitely go check out that comment section because that would be hilarious for him to go check Beyond and see where it is now. Like, yeah, what's up, dumbass? Doesn't take an analyst to realize what a good company looks like. But no, I'm not dating Beyond still. So quit saying that shit. Even with this deal, this doesn't mean nothing. I don't even read all the news, to be honest. Oh my god. That is insane. That's really big. That's why they jumped the first time, because whenever people are like, oh my god, they're doing deals with McDonald's, like, no way. They're doing deals with global company, and here they are working with Pepsi. That's crazy. I still won't play it. Man, I bet if anybody sat through a call from the other day, because I know we had calls going out all day yesterday and then the day before, I bet if anybody held, they're going to be very happy today, and you'll definitely see who played it if they're in screenshot games today. Somebody's going to definitely share that shit today. That is insane. Damn, it's sitting right on that line. That's a very strong candle right there. Look at the volume on it. I didn't have to mark any lines, Oscar. Oh, shit. That's a weekly breakout. Guys, if Microsoft holds... Okay, I need to type that. If Microsoft holds 229, this is going to be a very bullish day. I'm just going to say holding 229 will bring new all-time high run most likely. Weekly breakout. Thank you. Big underscore. Is that an O or a 0? I'm going to go with O. Big O for Big Oscar. Weekly breakout. Thank you, Big O. All right, let's what's his name? Also, guys, if you haven't noticed, there's two little satellite prices that are on the right of Discord. Like, it's like almost like a member, like his name. But if you look, we have Tesla and Roku, and there is like a little joke since everybody's so addicted to Tesla and Roku. I even colored one red, one purple. But yeah, Microsoft, guys, this is going to be looking huge for a play. I typed holding 229 will bring new all-time high run most likely. That is very true. That's a very good spot by you, Oscar. Very big breakout here. Looking good on that one. The BB team is always aware. Let's clear this again just because we can. Emerging. of course, it's like dancing around one of the lines. So we'll go with that. Above, let's just say, what's this level? I like that level way more. We'll just say 548. $553's first target. $553, $555, $559. Below. I still would not short Nvidia. It's like kind of hard to justify it. But if it did fall under five, I don't even want to say that's too close. 540. Honestly, I'm just going to go with the levels I got already there. I don't even want to try and make another plan up for shorting Nvidia. Just going to go with what's good and passive. So under 538.75, I got 535. Let's get one more on the list. We got Roku, AMD, Chewy, Microsoft, Nvidia. Neo's not at a bad spot. Already did Roku. SKL's had SDC. Our SDC is still holding up. So if anybody's still in the swing, they're still good. Which I actually went back and looked. I was wrong. They're over $120 a piece. Even the farther out contract that I called out, because I called out 2 contracts just in case somebody wanted to have option to hold longer. Because if you guys see me post that, I'm posting one short expiration, so you guys can, like a closer expiration, so you guys can have like a cheaper, more riskier contract. That's good for overnight to 1 to 3 days. I really like those. The second one that I'll post will have more time and it'll be more expensive. And yeah, my bad, I was reading a message. But the farther out one will be more expensive, more safe. You can hold it for longer. You can make more decisions because you have more time. The time is the weapon on your side. We are trading time. These are time decaying assets. So they're going to do. Theta is seriously one of the most important concepts when it comes to trading. Theta, IV, think of it as momentum. You know, you can't just sell when everyone's wanting to buy. You can't buy when everyone's wanting to sell. Got to go with the flow. You know, you want to snipe the play, not get in randomly and then hope it gets to your target. You know, you want to focus on a play that's definitely going to move off momentum as soon as it pops into a comfort area, pops below, goes into a comfort zone where they're definitely going to have control. You can be with the momentum, the mass, the volume. Feels good too because you watch your contract just move like really, really fast. Square has a nice tight pre-market. I know they're still down. PayPal should still be down as well. Just marking like all these gaps here on the left. So you got one jump, drop, jump, slight drop, jump, didn't break new high, drop. So now we're kind of like in this channel. It's not the perfect channel, I'm just drawing one. That's kind of the channel we're in now. I do like the pre-market, so let's mark a little higher on this. So we'll mark this little lower high here. So it gets above 218, it looks good. Target 220. And what's this one? See, some days this thing won't move a whole lot. Some days this thing will move like almost $10 and it's just out of nowhere. Below, let's just go with the pre-market low. 215.75. We'll just do a little lower. What's low of day? 214. Alright, so we can do like maybe one more. What's Tesla like? Okay, so yeah. For new all-time high breakout, I would definitely wait for pre-market high and then use your two emerging candles over here as confirmation. So you have 893, 895, 75, 899, 50. I mean, pretty much 900. So just if you want to just wait for the 900 break, you can. That'd be a good wait. Please just don't wait for a signal. Like literally, just play these levels. They work. If you are wanting to play risky Tesla, of course. If you're not wanting to, then just avoid it. Good support there. There's gonna probably be a good one there. Good one there. I just wouldn't short it. I would just wait. Just wait for it to either one, stop dropping and hold above something, or push up higher at open. So just use these levels to your advantage. Rick Silva said ZM. I like the range it's in right here. I kind of drew this the other night just because this is like where it's at. Like you had your uptrend, you had a slight pattern form, gap down, more gap down, or I mean more downtrend. Found its little low. Pretty much, it didn't quite fill the gap, but it was pretty close. Came back up. Now it's kind of back in this little rectangle here, so that's kind of what I'm watching on it. But if you want to be good for some scalping, these would be the levels I would play. So break above 392.50s. You can target the 398.90 or yesterday's high 397.20s. I would make that my target personally. Below 386 to that level looks good. 380.80. This low. And then there's 371 that I have from the outer range that I showed you. So actually I put that on the list too. I'll put scalps. Slash 400. Below. If you guys have problems or struggle with using any strategies or anything, you guys probably need the BB course. The BB course covers two of my top strategies for one day trading and the other is for swing trading, as well as tons of other very useful info. I mean, there's actually multiple swing strategies in there, but the main top one is in there that I focus by itself. But yeah, I would definitely cop that if you guys don't have it. Very useful. And it also covers the BB system way more in depth, so if you guys need any help with that any further, besides DMing me, because you guys can DM me for help too. You don't have to get the course if you want some help on that. 71. Alright, I got it all typed. So this is what I'm going to post in chat. Roku, AMD, Chewy, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Square, Zoom. I'd say this is probably my favorite play though. Honestly, that was like the coolest play still. That was a weekly breakout. That's probably the best one on here. I'd say Zoom looks pretty good because it's scalps. I really like scalp plays. Roku, of course, always looks good. Chewy looks good, just because I think they're kind of undervalued still. Square, that's probably like my least favorite play, and it still looked really, really good. So I'm gonna post this right now. I'll see you guys in voice chat. If you guys want to go over any other tickers, let me know real quick. But I'm gonna post this list real quick. I'm gonna just drop it in chat. thumbnail. What do we want the thumbnail to be today? Let's do this. The Demon Slayer BB logo. And then we'll send. Alright, cool. Also, please check out the other channels. I'm not going to lie. I think we've actually put together like probably our best group of staff channels now. I really like what we got going. That looks clean. But yeah, Brisk Invest is one of our newest channels. This is one of my friends from Instagram. He's really cool. Very informative guy. 10 Mans is our night owl. He didn't ever really sleep. So he posts at weird times, but he does post really, really good info. Definitely good to just at least go read, even if you're not into spreads or big moves like that. Harlan covers a lot of side stuff, and a lot of us cover. So it's pretty cool. SFT, very good ticker. Big Dog Chat is where a lot of the just normal analysts and mods can come in here and post, and Daddy Elon's one of our tops, David. But yeah, really good info here as well in case you don't check any other channels. If any other of our plays don't work out, you can always come check these. I really love these channels. Chef Zones, you'll see a lot of good swings. Some of them turn into day trades. Some of them are just swings the whole time. So that's always really good. And then my channel, of course, where me, Jason, and Yanni post most plays. Me and John will talk about a ton of plays and post them in here too. So that's really good. Damn, look, he has a Demon Slayer thing on. Oop. So yeah, let's get into this. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Brisk called this out and it's gapped up now. I'm in this. I think a few members are in this, but this is the latest Brisk swing. This is like one of his first swing call outs. And it's doing great. He called it out once here, here, and here, all in voice chat. I was all there for that. Called it out all 3 times to buy in again if you hadn't already. Hadn't been down here since, and now it's gapped up again. What a beast. Alright, well, I'm going to get out. Let's go check out voice chat. I'll see you guys in there. And yeah, thank you.